table is safe outside of Highmark Stadium because this crowd is loud and this crowd is ready for a ball game. We're just outside of Buffalo in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off and running from Western New York. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Throwing here, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Allen. That's more than catch out left. And the early decision to go for it is rewarded. He's got him enough for the first. This drive is going to continue.
1st down.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
39 yards. That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And that's exactly what they needed to begin this game. Touchdown, Bills! Tyler Bass on now for the extra point.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Chargers nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert. He finds the rookie from Mississippi State. Complete. And he's going to be hit almost immediately after making the catch. Now, this is going to be about a 6-yard pickup. Route set. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing now, Herbert. He finds Ntjw, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Ntjw gets it from the gun. And getting the first down, Brock. Great results. That snap goes for 17. A nice early return there. They're going to be more than happy with that one, Brock. And could be a huge boost to their offense if this ground game can get going at this pace.
Every offense in this league searches for explosives. How can we find it? It's often through the air, but when you get it on the ground like that, boy, is it a huge bonus.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Well, no surprise, Brock. An early contribution from him here as he tries to go back-to-back with 100-yard receiving games.
Well, you and I both know it's not just talk. He wants to walk winning.
Yeah.
Because you can have all the numbers you want, but if your team doesn't win, you just, even individually, don't get recognized the way you do collectively.
Line of play goes after he gets in for about 9. And that's going to make it first down Chargers.
First down, Chargers.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. 1 quarter away so far. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. Now Herbert on 2nd down. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 30 down.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. They send the tight end in motion. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Johnson finds the football, complete. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection, set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
Four downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Line up the design keeper. And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And finally, Brock, showing a little spark that they have lacked so far in weeks 1 and 2 as they get their first points in pursuit of that first win.
Playing like a team who knows this is a true must-win. And I know before you scream at the television that must-wins are only late in the year. Remember, only 6 teams have made the playoffs after an 0-3 start. And only one, checked notes, the 2018 Texans have done it this century.
Yeah, so pipe down. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 38 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry. Offense in the hurry up here.
18-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second.
Throwing on second. Allen made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Bills first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to run this in. Touchdown, Buffalo. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Pass now to kick this away.
Yeah, see you.
He fields it from the 8. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. To throw, Herbert. Short pass brought in. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that is good for a Chargers first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Here's Herbert. Into double coverage. Ooh, he don't want to do that. It was there for the interception. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Okay, with his interceptions last week and now one here, he's
It's really supposed to be for them not be on lunch.
2 games. This guy is just a game wrecker.
Nah, I just put it in there.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and
Yeah, I gotta put a code in. I mean, I gotta do a math problem.
trying it left side with Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
And Allen will hold on to this. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
Taken down back
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Allen setting up to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Third and long for him here. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win. So you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Called in by Ntjw, left side. The stop is made. Defense drives him out after a gain of about 13. And that's going to be a Los Angeles first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they can be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Now Herbert to throw. Chased out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40 with second and 10. Herbert back to throw. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
That was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here he goes, third and long. He beams one, deep right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Herbert now. Pass is caught at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first.
I couldn't jump. That's a pick.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown, LA.
That's a fucking pick. What the fuck?
Dicker on now for the
That's
PAT.
fucking, oh my God.
Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they trail by 3.
Chargers 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Down here after a gain of about 14 yards, it looks like. That's going to give them the first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And give him about 4. Nothing beyond the catch. And hit got there quickly. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
On second down, Herbert. That's complete to Johnston, outright. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
Johnston. A gain of 21 yards. First down, Chargers.
Herbert. Catch made left side by McConkey. Out of bounds he goes, but not before a big gain. 18 yards on that play. And that gives LA the first.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Chargers.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion. Throwing now, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Mitchell up the middle. finds a big lane. And he gets home. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Bills 20.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now it's Cook, and he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Again, it's Cook. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd down, line to gain, 9 yards out. Throwing here, Allen. Brought in right side by Moore. And they cleaned that play up nicely, Brock. After a gain of 4, they limited them to that, so not enough to stave off this 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go, Allen. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the 38, Herbert going deep here for the end zone. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Now he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 2nd and goal from the 9 here. To throw, Herbert. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Catch is made in close. And he's going to be brought down shy of not just the end zone, Brock, and 1st down marker as well. So now offense facing an interesting 4th down decision.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
On 4th down, here's Herbert. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Room on the sideline to the 15. Defense gets to him, shells him out. Gain of about 16 before they did so. It'll be 1st down Buffalo.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st down, and they go right back to it. He's off again. Up the sideline, past the 45. And they're able to bring him down. A clutch moment for a massive play. 35 yards.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. 1st and 10 from the 45. Allen on the play action. Looking to his fullback now. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 32. And it's a design run for Allen. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Oh, saw some movement there. That's going to cost them 5. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Now facing 2nd and 10 following that false start. They'll run here following the penalty. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Just some great blocking on that play, Brock. Those extra bodies near the line sure helped him get the space that he needed to get that chunk of yards.
We hear it almost each and every week from offenses that really love their 12 personnel. Defenses trying to stop it, know how difficult it can be. Job well done by everybody there.
Another one for Cook. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. This is Cook on the handoff. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. We'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Sure seems like running at a blitzing defense shouldn't work out too often, Brock, but right there it did nicely for him.
Yeah, football's kind of a funny game, Kate, because it could be super complex.
Yeah.
You get into a lot of language and a lot of detail, and other times, just run away from the blitz. Just run away from it, and good things can happen.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills down by only 1. Another snap from the 8 here in 2nd and goal. Now a give to Cook, running left. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Here's a give to Cook. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
The Bills are lining up for
Setting him up the middle. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to
Ah, I should have just fucking dove, bro.
Chargers 21. Timer pass.
pass now to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Slot man's in motion right. Setting up to pass. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he
What the fuck?
on that play. That's going to make it 1st down Chargers. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Back to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Bills make the play that should win them this game.
We used to have a saying in a lot of the QB rooms I was in, ball security equals job security. Keep throwing it this guy's way, and you may not have a job.
First call
Like a motherfucker, boy.
Shotgun. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Yeah, avoidable mistake there, Brock. A lot of people saw it, including our officials. Offsides the call. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Now run by Cook.
at the 33-yard line.
And he's out of bounds, so that clock is going to stop, Brock. But
They had to give him 11, eh?
Yeah.
11, but I didn't have more room.
Yeah, I went up 2,000. Hold on.
Oh, there's a calling that I can't ignore.
Shit, crazy.
If you keep pushing, gonna hear me roar. Soul is on fire.
Major news surrounding one of the premier head coaches in the NFL. He and his club
Happening.
parting ways in a move that's sending shockwaves across the NFL.
Mm.
You should have thought before you let me out the cage.
Hell yeah. For me, yeah.
Oh, there's a hunger coming over me. Burns like a fever. If you don't think I'll
Damn, y'all won though, right? Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's 8 o'clock. Oh yeah. Is you watching me? Oh, it's coaching central. That's what the fuck I was looking for. Cause of me. Shit. Yeah.